All right, all right, all right. This is Ranting Q. It's gonna be a tester because it's I gotta chop it up. I'm trying to get the right light. What I'm trying to do is get this conversation going just the way I like it. That is with my scoreboard up. Everything's into play. Hey, this is Ranting Q. We're gonna talk about yesterday's game. Okay, when Detroit lost 19-20 to a Dallas Cowboy team at home at a celebrity time where they was celebrating everybody and giving his name on the wall, Texas Stadium wall, with the new stadium wall. That was it was I can't even say it. I don't want to because I think that was unfair. It's the second time we've done that way. Kansas City had the same exact deal that they had. Came in, getting the rings, all that hoop, and we had to play with that against us. We won that by one, but this case here we lost by one. And if you saw the game, which hopefully most of the people did, because that was the only game on, it showed you how they don't call much for us. We don't care. We can't play. We can't play with the ref in mind. We get to play with being perfect precision. If we make a mistake, yes, we expect to be called out because that's the way they treat us. It's just the way it is. I mean, we don't care. If we beat you despite that, it's how good of a team we are. We're gonna play the game. We're gonna win the game by the game standard, not by the ref standard. Because the ref's supposed to have standard, man, but our job not to know the details of the ref's job, to know the step, in, out, ooh, e. That's not, our thing is we online, we'll make sure we don't hold, we don't do the basic stuff that will cause a personal foul for us. Rest of the stuff is structure. Personal fouls what gets us, and we get a lot of them. Then the last game, we have no calls. I mean, I guess you could say that they did it evenly. They didn't call it on nobody. But that's not too cool when you're being accosted all the way through, and then even when the ball comes, his hands will cross you, and you still don't get the call. Come on now. Then just so say that y'all can just head off the field and be done. Shouldn't have called the last call then, because y'all should just been done. And then of course we know the great comeback by Detroit, man. A minute something left, and they tore that mug up. Got back with the 45 seconds. I gotta see it again. They came back, boom. Boom, boom, making plays. Got all the way down to the place. Made the touchdown. Amon St. Brown. Boom. Got our play. Went to go do the little spring play. I thought it was fantastic, man. The brain behind that one, behind that call. And they set it up. Now you know they set it up. They were setting that up. Man, that was a great setup, man. Think about it. You kept telling 70s in. 70s, he never do anything, but he stays on the outside. He never go in there, he just stays on the outside. He's an outside man, then he goes in block. Then half the time they don't say nothing, but they say it enough that they hear it on the other side. So when it's time for the next time, when we finally need to do it, which was now, we didn't tell him 70 was a backup. I mean, was an eligible receiver. He didn't say anything. He walked away while you saw Decker coming toward him. Now, Penny Sewell was right there too. Could have caused some conflict if Penny Sewell stayed away from that, but he came right at him and said something. You could see as he talked, his head turned with him as he talked. Watch the video. And he totally didn't hear it. I don't think he didn't care or he didn't think about nothing about it, or he was too busy looking at 70 and made a bad switch. He did not say his name, so he don't need to be ineligible or anything. So they was going to get their two flags. One, they called 70 for being in line and not set up as a receiver. He said, I never checked in. Then they realized, oh, he didn't. So that means 68 was right. So that changed the game. We lost the game because of that. They took the game from us. Great play, man. Great calls out there, offensive coordinator. And Dan, y'all did your thing, man. Forget all this bull crap they're talking about. Good comeback, good victory. I don't care what they say. But I'm going to keep the schedule the way it is. It is 11-5. I had it, I'm sorry to say, as I talked about prior, I had it, we had us going 12-5, and we'll be number one in the division. And so far, that is true. Everything's coming to fruition. Now, my problem I have was I didn't go into depth on the playoff because I was just making a statement of just making the playoff and making the champion. And who do we play is not important to me. And how do we get there is not important to me. Because we figured we were going to be at home. We're going to win that game. But that's all I was thinking about, you know. And they were thinking much more than that. They're bringing people coming in. The team we want to come in is going to come in about 2 weeks. First, we're going to play Minnesota, probably on our own accord. Then next week, after that, we'll play, and our boys will be there. They'll be practicing with us. They'll get used to it. That was such a bad call, man. Then when he went, you can see how the whole thing was planned that way. Bam, took it off, fade up, and you can see he was saying, "I told you." Yeah, but then they made a mistake. They thought it was 70, and that's what they do. That's the mistake. That's okay. But you know what, man? It didn't really make a difference to us. We were just fighting for first place or second place. First place would have been nice, but San Francisco had to lose, then we would have been upset. If San Francisco lost this time, I mean, Philly, I can't wait to play them. They don't seem to be that strong anymore. So we'll see how that works out. But it's going to be a San Francisco. Now Dallas just leapfrogged. They're in the mix. They're going to win their division most likely. And there's your 4 teams. Wow, wow, wow. The Wild Wild West. Ba-doom. The Wild Wild West. I don't know where is that? What's the NFC? Where is this setting on? East, South? Who knows? Well, should be a great ending. And we got everything that we predicted actually came. I know we were greedy. We was hoping to get 13. We were looking that way, but you know, we made an attempt at it, man. And you cannot say, I don't care. He went down 4th down quite a bit. Who cares? I mean, they're practicing for the playoffs now, man. They got to practice, get this team right for the playoffs. So that's what they're doing. They're doing playoff moves, going 4th down, going aggressive, fake punts. They're doing what they did. Remember when they had that winning streak? They're doing that now. They figure we got to get these guys ready to play playoff ball. I mean, anything goes. Win for the team. So let's see how that works out, guys. 19-20. Last second, 23 seconds left. We had the touchdown. Except for going for the field goal, we went for the 2-point conversion. Set it up. Boom, I think we had an offsides. Scoot us back. At that point, we was going to either let's go make the play. Let's go make the field goal. Nope, went after it. The play was a flag on us. Illegal man. We made the illegal man 5 yards back, and then still 4th down. That was some sad doo doo. Do that right in front of the. I forgot who. Oh, yeah, my guy Mitchell dropped it. It's a tough catch, but still, man. And it wouldn't have been a 2-point conversion because he was short. So it made no difference. That was a loss either way. So unless he was in the end zone or he was flowing just to make the catch. Make the catch on a 2-point conversion is silly. Get the end zone because it's not going to get caught for interception. It's going to be either knocked down or put away. So make the catch, you know, and make sure you're in the end zone or it's a waste of time. You catch it and you're short, you wasted time. But it made difference. We wasted time anyway. So we move on from that. Game's over. Lions lose 20-19. Okay, guys, let's see how it's going to work out. My prediction is we're going to beat Minnesota, and the team's going to floor out just where they are. We're going to be 12-5, and pretty much everybody's going to be 12-5 except for San Francisco, who's going to take their record on, move on to the next stuff. They're gonna be like 13-2 or 3, I think 3. Yeah, they did pretty well. We had that 3 straight losses, and that was the end of that. So I would love to play them. I think we'll do well too, but we got to wait to see how it works. This is a long rant. I'm gonna cut it up as usual. That's why I got it on the videotape here, and I'm gonna spring it tomorrow later on to talk about our loss and what are we gonna do about it. I think we're gonna do fine. I mean, I think right now you can't get these guys ready for the playoffs, so these guys got to play. Got to let everybody play that's going to be in that playoff run, man. They got to play that tomorrow. Next week, they got to play. We don't know what the schedule is. We find out that's going to be. We're no longer the prime time. If we had done that, we had going for prime time, going for the first one, we would have been on target. We would have been on a big day. But ours may just be a 1 o'clock one because it's no big deal. We're not going to. If our victory doesn't, all it does is gives us opportunity for number 2 or number 3, which we had number 3 before we started all this. So that was it. Number 1 was opportunity, and even then we could only get it if San Francisco lose, and they have not lost. They did earlier, but we lost with them. But now it's time for them to lose. They wasn't losing. We did, but they wasn't. And if we did win, we'd have been tired for them, waiting for them to lose. Only way we would have won it if at some point they will lose and they'll be playing against LA Rams coming up, which will actually wouldn't be surprised if we played Dallas or the Rams if Minnesota can't make it to the show. Whoever's the second from the bottom. Actually, no, we're toward the middle, aren't we? We're not the bottom anymore. Because second place play 7. No. Third place plays 6. So we're gonna play the one above it, which will probably be a better team. So it's going to be either Dallas, Minnesota, or the Rams. The rest of the guys just in the thing. But I think we have a better chance. The bottom line is going to be maybe a Viking may sneak in and make the push different if they win, but they're not going to. We'll know tonight. They win tonight, there's an opportunity they may be more aggressive and try to beat us. Because we're not going to be. If not, we just stay at third place and be what we get. But we like to be at second. Second, you'll be playing against the team just making it into the thing. So, hey, guys. Ranting Q, ranting about the Lions. I'm really disappointed in how it ended. Because it's not a fair ending of it. It's not fair to Lions fans. Not fair to the players, not fair to the coach who brought it and made a great decision, great move. You saw it was great, but because you as a referee picked the wrong person that he said, the team needs to be punished for it, which means we're no longer going for that number 1. We're going for like when we started, as if we had lost. So, I don't know. Sorry I'm so melancholy, but I get that way, except for me being angry, and I just feel this way for a minute. But we'll be all right. Lions got a game to look forward to. Now we just got to look at this crap here. I mean, look what's going on coming up now. And we have the Green Bay Packers against Minnesota Vikings. Oh, who cares? Chicago's winning again, so Chicago's on a roll. So they're doing their thing, making themselves look good because they'll get a good first-round pick because the Panthers are losing again. They lost, so they're going to get the first-round pick if they can do something with it. We'll see. Brad Holmes got it. Be locked in. You know what I'm saying? Locked in. But we didn't get that luck. So, hey, let's do this, y'all. Still a little sad because I don't know it. I wanted to be 13-4 so I can be said, there we go. I missed it by 1. But, at the end, 12-5 is not bad. We will be at, I take it back, it's 11-5 right now. We have to win that 12th one against Minnesota. Minnesota plays tonight. They could be playing for something if they win. So, we don't know. If they win, they could be trying to play them for their playoff berth. If they lose, then 2 teams going to be playing with everybody's back, every backup player you can back up next week. So, hey, stay with me, y'all. Like, subscribe. Hey, man, I need some help. I want to get this name set up, and I need your help. Peace.